That's why it's a Pop Tart, because it pops out of the toaster.
Mava.
Good afternoon, lovely people of the internet. Welcome back to Maverick Baking, and welcome back to an earlier than expected, but still entirely exciting snack surprise video, where myself, Kelly from Scotland,
and Francesco
from lovely Italy, and your nose, which I just took off, are going to be tasting snacks from all over the world, as we do every single month. If you haven't already, do consider just tapping that subscribe button. You don't want to miss any of these. Every country is equally as wonderful and ridiculous. It's a lot of fun. If you're new to the channel or the series, Snack Surprise is a subscription box service where you can order one-off boxes or a regular monthly subscription, and you will be sent to your door, no extra effort on your part, snacks from all over the planet. And I can't wait to try some snacks from... Which country are we traveling to this month, sir?
USA!
Yes, the United States, land of the free, home of the depraved. We have like an equally trashy taste in food, I believe.
Whom?
The UK and America.
Oh, right.
Yeah, don't worry, Italy doesn't count in these statistics. We have, as always, a lovely box full of savoury snacks, sweet snacks, drinks, all kinds of things from the US. But sir, what do you want to taste first?
The Cheez-It.
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 We have 3 different cheesy snacks to get through before we even get into some of the weird and ridiculous other stuff in this box. So let's taste the Cheez-It. Now I think these are kind of fancy Cheez-Its because they're quite cheddar.
Fancy Cheez-It.
As if there was any other kind of cheddar, but So tell me about Cheez-Its. Do we have any details?
Square crackers.
Well, that'll do. They smell like nothing.
Oh.
So they almost look more like crisp than they do crackers. They don't particularly smell cheddary, but then we are in the home of cheddar. I think all they've really done to make this white cheddar is just add something to make them taste more sour.
Yeah.
Citric acid is one of the ingredients in these, as it is with a lot of kind of dairy flavoured crisps, and that's what's giving it this almost sour milk flavour. But not even in a kind of cheese or yogurt way. It's just very...
Just getting upset out here.
They're tangy.
I'm burning.
They're salty and tangy crackers, essentially. Do I hate them? No. Would I rush back to eat them? Also, no. That's a 2 out of 5 from me. Anything else to add?
Absolutely not.
Moving on. So our second salty snack, would you like some Ruffles or would you like some Cheetos?
No, give it a shot to the Ruffles. The Ruffles. Because the Cheetos are a bit too strong. And then we tried the Ruffles first, which are crunchy potato crisps with savoury flavour of cheddar and sour cream. Is it for a third? Yeah. Is it not the bloody same? Is it not the bloody same?
The bloody same. They smell very similar, except these aren't white cheddar because they've noticeably had orange colouring added to it. Because milk is obviously naturally orange. Again, salty and tangy. If you particularly need to taste 2 different dairy products together,
Yeah.
these are your crisps.
That's
but
right.
What would you give these out of 5?
2. Yeah.
I'll give them a 3.
Good.
I'll be a bit more... Okay, shall we move on to some Cheetos, or would you like something pizza flavoured?
Well. Shall we do the pizza?
Mm-hmm. So this I'm certainly interested in because it's something I've never seen before. These are Combo's stuffed snacks, and they are pizzeria baked pretzels with artificial and natural flavoured filling. They're made with real cheese, apparently, and they even have a very pixelated image of a pizza on the front. So, you know, completely trustworthy. It's gonna taste just like good old Italian pizza too. Are you excited? It's gonna bring you right back, you know.
Right back.
Francesco hasn't been to Italy in over a year, and
over 2 years.
This is it. This is gonna bring him right back. Oh my word!
Wow. How does it look like? It says baked pretzel.
If you're gonna show me this and tell me it's not either a wine cork or a dog biscuit, I'm not gonna trust you.
Imagine going to Napoli and be like, hey, let me give you some pizza flavored pretzels.
You're gonna walk into the pizzeria and tell Gianluca that this is what his great grandfather's. How does it taste? Dry and full of oregano. That's about all I can give you.
How would you eat them?
This is what I mean.
just a
Like,
snack?
do you have them with beer? Do you have them with an Aperol Spritz on the terrazza?
That's right. That's exactly it.
I would give those a 1 out of 5. For presentation, for idea, for everything, I'd be happy to never see those again.
Okay, the Cheetos, Callie.
Right,
The
USA.
Cheetos. We're nailing this.
You
The
have to
Cheetos.
come through with these because the amount of hot Cheeto recipes I've seen on YouTube and on TikTok, on Instagram, these have to be good, surely.
Are Cheetos originating from the States?
I think so. I think we can get them here in the UK or something similar, but
They must be good then.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos are like iconic.
Are these flaming hot?
Why do they smell of nothing?
Why do they look like that?
American viewers, I am sorry, but from one trashy country to another, they look like radioactive knickknacks.
American viewers, you deserve better.
Yeah, very true. This isn't your fault. They don't even smell spicy.
They're quite spicy, but I tell you.
The heat's pretty good, actually. They're hotter than... We do have some spicy crisps here in the UK, but they are hotter than most UK crisps are, which is good, because that's what you're buying them for. The texture is similar to other kind of corn-based crisps. And they probably have the most distinctive flavour of all of these.
What's with the colour?
Just to let you know, they're flaming hot. They have a good strong flavour and a good heat to them. I can't see, honey.
Made with real cheese?
I can't taste any cheese. But what they are, I would give Flaming Hot Cheetos a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are through our kind of savoury snacks, and I'm really hoping the USA will pull it through with the sweet stuff instead, because everything will be injected with kind of high fructose corn syrup, and it's what you're good at. But before that, shall we have a refreshing break with some Fanta?
A refreshing break.
Pineapple.
Do we do the advertisement bit as well?
This I love. American Fanta cans do look great, and usually, if it's anything like kind of South American sodas and stuff as well, they usually have this kind of like neon colour compared to UK stuff as well. I've never tried pineapple Fanta. Have you?
No.
We actually had a pineapple drink. We had a lot of pineapple flavoured stuff from Portugal,
true,
so
true.
perhaps this will be alright. What's your bets on colour? Are we going clear or are we going yellow?
I'll say, have you ever watched The Simpsons?
Yes.
You know when...
Have I ever watched
Well, I mean,
The
I
Simpsons?
guess. Do you know when Homer is working at the factory? And
Yeah. That's your bet. Neon green.
3, 2, 1. Yeah!
Oh, I tell you, that is a lot more yellow than I
Yes.
expected.
I got very close.
But to be fair, pineapple juice is kind of yellow, just not... Oh God, it looks...
That's why I said it.
It actually looks like it's starting to get more yellow as it sits there.
It's melting the glass.
Sir,
No.
all good tasting videos start with the word no. I think you expect it to taste like pineapple juice, but it tastes more like pineapple sweets, like Haribo pineapple sweets or pineapple flavoured gummy sweets of any kind. Super sweet, obviously, as sodas from anywhere in the world are. Quite refreshing after the hot Cheetos, but could I drink a whole can of this?
Wow.
Probably not. For being pineapple-y, but being kind of too sweet and too artificial pineapple-y, a 3 out of 5. Okay, it's about time we moved on to some sweet snacks.
Alright, let's do this. I want to try this Pop Tart.
Okay, let's do some Pop Tarts first. So Pop Tarts are iconic. Are they available in Italy?
Do you want to hear something?
Yes.
I never had a Pop Tart before.
Someone ring the controversial bell.
I've been told you need to warm them up.
Well, typically you're supposed to toast them. That's where the kind of Pop-Tart bit comes from. But there are, in my opinion, there are some flavors that are better toasted and there are some that are better as they are, just plain. So these are frosted hot fudge sundae flavor. I feel like I have tasted these. I really like the blueberry Pop Tarts because they taste like just a really trashy blueberry pie. But some flavours I've had really aren't great. And these are typically a breakfast food. This is a Pop Tart.
What happened?
America, explain. So the hot fudge sundae element, I'm guessing, is coming in because they smell like super sweet chocolate biscuits with a little bit of frosting and some hot fudge sauce on top. Idea being, we will toast these briefly and eat them.
Can you eat them cold like that?
Well, yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Shall we do the both? One cold and one hot?
Let's do it. So, well, save that one for hot then. Shall we taste this cold?
Yeah.
So they don't really have a distinct kind of snap. The inside is like frosting.
Is it fudge? Oh, it's
a hot fudge sundae. I think the fudge element is coming from the kind of chocolatey flavoured pastry.
They don't smell awful.
They smell like chocolate biscuits, like just sugary chocolate biscuits. It does kind of, it always feels like underbaked pastry even after you've toasted them, but
I don't know.
they're not bad, right?
I don't know.
Like a frosted biscuit. Should we try one toasted? We'll be right back after these messages. Okay, I've taken the liberty of toasting.
Now they smell like warm chocolate.
I've popped your tart.
You pop my tart. So would this be something you eat when you're like in the afternoon, bored as hell, and...
I think these are typically a breakfast food. This is one that tastes decent hot or cold, but honestly, I think I prefer it cold.
A 3.
I would probably agree. Okay, sir, give me something equally sugary and delightful.
Butterfinger and Three Musketeers.
So we have miniature versions of both in here. The Butterfinger is a kind of crispy peanut buttery thing. And I think a Three Musketeers is similar either to what we call a Mars bar or a Milky Way, because the American Milky Way is different to what we call a Milky Way. So I think this should be chocolate with a kind of soft nougat filling. Yes, much like a British or European Milky Way, just a kind of thin layer of milk chocolate, give them that zoom, and a kind of whipped chocolatey nougat. Cocoa-y, sweet, fluffy. Makes me think of Halloween, makes me think of nice little miniature chocolate treats you would get as a school kid. You could easily slam loads of those. But Butterfinger is a bit more involved, shall we say.
Yeah.
Do you want to give a close-up of that?
Yeah.
So, Butterfinger's a strange one to me. It smells every bit as good as a kind of Reese's cup, but you know what?
Much better.
I'm going to take that back. I actually like that.
Yeah, same.
Super, super peanutty, savouriness to go with that kind of soft milk chocolate. The chocolate itself is pretty trash quality, but if you're buying this, you're buying it for crispy, peanutty, sweet and salty together. I would give both of those, for what they are, both 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I prefer this between the two.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like the Three Musketeer name though.
We're redeeming ourselves from where we were with the cheesy snacks. What shall we taste next?
The fudge brownie M&Ms.
Okay. So, M&Ms, a classic that are available pretty much everywhere in the world.
Fudge brownie? Oh, right, the M&Ms, but I never heard of fudge brownies.
In the UK, we typically...
Look, that's you making the brownies.
Thanks. In the UK, we typically only have 3 flavours of M&Ms available at any one time. Plain, crispy, and peanut. We occasionally get like a different kind of caramel flavour, but they're usually limited edition. But I know that the US and Canada have like thousands of different flavours, so I'm quite excited to try these. So do they have actual brownie in the middle, or are they just brownie flavoured?
I think they're... I don't know.
Ooh.
They do have brownie in there.
Iconic crispy M&M flavour to the shell. Super, super sweet. Chewy, dense, fudgy.
Like a brownie would.
To be fair, a bit like a cheap brownie, obviously. It's not going to taste like a... It does taste like a cheap brownie. It tastes more like sugar than like chocolate, but they've done really well in the texture, because many things call themselves kind of brownie flavoured, but they don't actually have any texture or flavour of a brownie. That tastes like a cheap bakery brownie. What would you give those out of 5?
Well, the flavour itself is not something that I'm super keen on it, so I don't know if I would actually smash a bag by myself.
I would agree. They're not the best tasting, but they've definitely kind of nailed the brief. A 3 out of 5.
Next up, a Nutter Butter Fluffer.
So, we have 3 treats left, including these. Now, Nutter Butters, I've had a bit of abuse
That's a bit
online
funny.
for my view on Nutter Butters
really?
before.
Go on.
I do not like these. They are peanut flavoured cookies, sandwiched with a kind of peanut flavoured stuff in the middle. And they're shaped like peanuts, or like the kind of outer monkey nut shell of a peanut. I love the name, I love the idea, but they're just bland. I think that's the problem.
Soulless.
Ooh, a crushing description. It's like a packet of biscuits has been left sitting next to some peanuts in a cupboard for a month, and they've absorbed like some of the peanut flavour, but in a bad way. Not enough to make it a peanut biscuit, and that filling, God knows what it is because it's not straight up peanut butter. It's like the ghost of what was a peanut butter biscuit.
Do you think that maybe these companies focus much more on the design of the product than the quality of the product itself?
It could be. It could be. Every time I taste these, I think they would be good as like a cheesecake base, or they would be good added to something, because on their own, even with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, they're just so lacking. I want to dunk this in chocolate, or I want to dunk it in actual peanut butter, because it's just so
What's the point of doing it? Like the common peanut butter.
Especially after tasting it next to the Butterfinger, which, to be fair, might not be the best thing to do in terms of fairness of comparison, but the Butterfinger was like ballsy, smack you in the face peanut flavour, whereas this is just like, hi, I'm a peanut, goodbye.
I'm sort of a peanut, but, or better, I would like to be a peanut.
I'll give those
Don't.
a 1 out of 5.
Fine.
Okay, we have 2 snacks left to taste, and we are moving on to
Are you having the Jolly?
something sweeter.
The Jolly.
Some Jolly Ranchers.
Look at the size of that box, my lord.
So these are Jolly Rancher gummies. I think Jolly Ranchers are typically like hard sweets. I've never actually tasted them before.
Okay.
Look at the colours! So the flavours are green apple, blue raspberry, cherry, grape, and watermelon. American grape flavoured things always fascinate me because it's a flavour we just don't see here in the UK. Doesn't that smell like shampoo?
No, but sun cream, yes.
Sun cream?
Yeah. Air freshener.
Oh, I tell you what, the texture is actually quite nice though.
The texture is nice.
It does smell like air freshener though. It's like they've just absolutely assaulted you with the flavouring. It's like eating undiluted jelly cubes.
It is a bit overwhelming.
To be fair,
They linger as well. They leave an aftertaste. A persistent aftertaste.
though we criticise the Nutter Butters for not being tasty enough,
So what tasty?
these are too tasty. I don't know how you could physically enjoy more than one. Much like when you eat raw onion or raw garlic, I now feel like my mouth is going to taste like artificial grape for the next 2 days. For what they are, I would give them a 2.
Yeah.
A 2 out of 5.
Okay.
We have one final treat to taste, but we actually only have one of it.
It's called a Tootsie Pop.
It's a Tootsie Pop. And this is one of the only things I've ever tasted that gets worse
What is it?
as you go.
When I said you guys deserve more and better, I actually meant it. There are tons of products that do not need all this fluff and all this artificial and all this nonsense. Food is great for being as it is. You know, whether it's made by you or you buy it or it's a product that you can grow. Maybe let's stick with that rather than just...
I think the issue with a lot of US snacks, in my experience, but if you are American, Canadian, or just a big kind of fan of US culture, do, you know, at me in the comments, let me know. I feel like though America benefits hugely from a massive, massive array of choice when it comes to snacks, even within its own brands, you know, huge different flavour types of M&Ms, loads of different flavours of Cheetos, loads of different flavours of whatever, I think the problem that comes with that is they're all pretty
Well, there's no point of having varieties when none of them are actually decent.
Yeah.
I'd rather have one
Exactly.
product, but
Exactly.
I can enjoy it every single time I would eat it or bite onto it.
make the main product better. We, of course, have trashy chocolate in the UK, there's trashy
aye.
chocolate in Italy, even the trashy stuff in Europe, because of the standards we hold it to, is higher. It's better. Even though we haven't loved everything from the US, I still love tasting as much as possible without having to travel.
It's great to give a perspective on what is actually available there.
Absolutely.
And how lucky we are to have access to certain products. So this was a big eye-opener, and you know, no, well, I mean, I guess it is
Raising awareness.
Well, it is raising awareness on what is good and what is
Donate
not.
$2
you know?
a month to better
Yeah.
American snack standards.
To a medical thing.
But I'm afraid those are all the snacks, and that is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. Thank you to Snack Surprise for gifting us this box. Thank you to every single one of you, especially if you hit the like button. And we shall see you for the next one.
Can I say one thing?
Yes.
I read all the comments you guys leave, and I spend minutes and hours, and I do love each and every one of them. To the guy that called me a hoot, thank you. I really appreciated that.
We shall see you for the next one.
When?
It could be next week, it could be in 2 weeks, it could be in 6 weeks. Who knows?
Bye.
We shall see you then.